And going again. What's up, everybody? I'm not actually critical. I'm not doing that.
Hey everybody, welcome to Team Fantasy Plays This. It's us again,
It's
Margaret.
this.
Oh man, the controls were flipped again and happened. So here we're back to everyone dying. Did you think
Oh boy.
it would be different?
Everyone's dead.
Senna just says it's the worst situation we've been in. I'm amazed nobody dies in this.
Really?
No, everyone lives. Garnet's, wait, this guy gives you like a status report. Yeah, Garnet's missing. And that's literally the only thing that happened. I already checked with this Moogle for mail, right, in the previous video.
I think you did.
Alright, let me check my equipment and then we'll be set to go. I can't change my weapon just yet for reasons. But I do have that I'm not going to use because I want to learn the skill. This is what the Moonstone does. It teaches Beast Killer really early in the game, which will do extra damage against animal types. Alrighty, let's get the show on the road.
Isn't the boss for this a plant monster, though?
Yeah, well, I would need Plant Killer for that, which I do not have. Evil Forest.
It's just evil.
So this is the beginning of, like, the game's intense from bad to worst themes, where everything starts off going to plan for about 5 minutes. Of this 4-disc long game, just everything will get worse and worse and worse. We kidnapped the princess, but now we're crashed in this hellhole, and nothing could ever go right except this battle, which I ended in one stroke. That's kind of bizarre. I'm starting to wonder if they didn't scale the difficulty down for the PC version. I was about to ask you why we had so much money, and then I remembered.
The best thing ever. Oh, look.
Oh, there he is.
I almost read that as shit.
Shit. This is a nice gimmicky boss battle where you have to kill the monster before it kills Garnet by sucking her health out. And you asked me why I never equipped the Mage Masher, and it's because if you equip the Mage Masher... Yeah, if you equip the knife, then your skill in trance changes and it becomes a field hit. And if you use it, you will instantly kill her and get a game over. This is the game's introduction of this game's version of Limit Breaks, which in this game, when it fills up, you automatically go into a super form. And the plot excuse is that you only go into trance when you're experiencing, like, incredibly intense emotions. Which is really telling about these two characters' personality types, in that this is a woman that Zidane barely knows, and he sees her in trouble, and he just automatically goes into trance. And worse still, he says it's not a big deal, it's happened before, and not to worry about it. But here's Steiner, whose entire job is to protect this girl, and he barely reacts.
Free energy.
So it's very telling about...
Dissidia.
It's very telling about their personalities. In fact, when you get Steiner's trance, compared to literally everyone else in the game who gains unique abilities, Steiner does not gain any unique abilities when he's in trance. The only thing that happens is he deals 3 times more damage. Which in itself is impressive. Well, that was easy.
You bet you didn't kill it.
No, I did not.
You need to get good.
And it's not the only one. We didn't even rescue the princess. But we did get Vivi and Steiner back.
You're so shit at your job.
Well, we got Vivi back. Steiner is not.
Steiner.
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 Steen.
Steiner.
Rusty.
Rusty.
I'll just call him Rusty for the rest of the LP. Will that make you feel better?
Rusty Buckets.
Rusty... I'm sorry?
That's his name now.
Rusty Butt... No! Not him, too. Not all of the casters.
BV done did got.
Like I said, the game's from bad to worse tendencies. Just immediately shown off in full. But Vivi is not a little pansy like Garnet, and Vivi will actually get turns in this fight.
Oh right, I forgot he did that.
A friend of ours, Mr. Fountain, asked, what's under the Black Mage's hat? Why can't you see their face? And in other games, it's just they're wearing a big hat so you can't see their face. In this game, that is their face. Their face looks like that. It's just a big black ball with 2 glowy yellow eyes. And it's odd because there's a race of black mages, and if I'd have talked to NPCs, you would have found out there is a race of red mages, who are all people who wear red, and they all have silver hair. But there is no race of white mages. Although the only white mages are female and have several other things in common. Does Steiner not know any skills? Damn it, Rusty. This is going astoundingly well for me, and I can only wait for this to train wreck. I actually remember losing these boss fights as a kid if I didn't, gain a level 2 with Zidane first, but... guess little kid me was shit.
Sorry if I'm even quieter than usual, everybody. I ate a lot of food, and now I'm tired.
Yeah, we just ate dinner, so it's amazing that we have the mental fortitude to do this at all. It's by my watch, it's nap time.
I like how you just lifted your arm and...
Oh, they can see it in their mind's eye.
Oh no, I shot fart gas at them.
It's weird to me that the other two pass out and Zidane just stands there like everything's fine. You find out that Blank is almost sort of the medic of Tantalus.
Blankenstein
He
is doing
invents this
Blankenstein
anti-shit potion to cure everyone.
I almost called VD as in video game.
Some kind of 4chan there. He's so, like... his dialogue is just so hammy and just chewing the scenery. So I was looking over the previous video, and I noticed that the characters, Cinna, Zidane, Blank, and Marcus, they all have the exact same names of the characters they play in the play, in Baku's play. It's the Scream to Kidnap Garnet. And I remember thinking as a kid, like, why would you use your real names on stage? And then I realized that all of these people are people that Baku specifically raised from, like, boys into men. And I'm like, Baku probably named them after this play, knowing he was going to make them do this play. So Marcus is literally named after the character Marcus, for example. Marcus and Cinna are also named from
chest.
Where?
You didn't see it?
No, I'm an idiot.
It was like right next to him.
Alright, which optional thing do you want to see? It'll probably give us the option to see the other one in a minute, but I'm not sure.
I vaguely remember that you get to see both of them.
Alright, well, I'll just pick one. What I was about to say was that Marcus is named for Marcus Brutus. As in, et tu brute.
Et tu brute.
Ah, right. I can't speak the not English.
The Latini.
Steiner, don't you know that doesn't work? You could have screamed rape and no one would have came. It's a horrible, horrible world. I want that treasure chest. This cutscene is just here to show me this treasure chest. And to show the Garnet doll. Oh, small detail we slid over. The theater... Oh. The theater play was for Garnet's 16th birthday. She's 16 and Zidane is 16. We left Ruby. We just left her behind. This is too many ATEs at once for my liking.
Babby.
This cutscene is amazing. It's Cinna looking for the very Garnet doll that Steiner sat his big fat ass on.
That's kind of creepy.
It's the creepiest, but like... I almost feel bad for him. Did you tell me there was a treasure chest in this previous room? Because I think you're... Where? Oh my god! Oh, that's armor for Steiner.
I don't see how you did not see that.
Because I'm blind and an idiot?
Blanc. Blanca.
Wrist. I received someone's wrist in a
I
box.
was about to say.
So the current plot line is that Zidane is like, we have to go save the princess, and Baku is telling him to shut up and sit down. And so you're forced to go around and talk to everyone. I want on the bunk bed because I know that there's somebody's money up here.
You're robbing people.
Yeah, I'm robbing people. It's what we do. We're gentlemen thieves.
Robbing from each other.
Hey.
Really is no honor amongst thieves.
Fun fact, Vivi's name is Latin for to live.
Yeah.
That'll be thematically appropriate in a few videos.
Never mind.
Are you about to talk about spoilers on the air?
I might have been.
How dare you?
Mr. Zidane.
Mr. Zidane. Mr. Zinedine Zidane. FIFA World Cup champion.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can fact check that.
Ooh.
I don't know if he was a champion. I do know he's a FIFA player named Zinedine Zidane. And I'm 100% positive I'm pronouncing that wrong. But, yeah. The most famous thing about his career that I could remember was that he just straight up headbutted somebody in the middle of a soccer game. Here we are having flashbacks to something that happened less than an hour of gameplay ago.
Flashbacks of Zidane sneaking a peek at that ass.
Not... Oh, there was an option that says, do you want to go look for or forget it? And I'm pretty sure that if you say forget it, he just sits there for a minute and he's like, I can't forget about it. And it just does that until you say, I'm going to go look for. And then Zidane gets the crazy idea to take Vivi, a child, and Steiner, who is distinctly against Zidane, and go look for the princess.
Keep your enemies close.
Yeah, well. Where's the boss? Oh no, oh god.
She died in Selino Yarks, don't you remember?
Selino Yarks. No! Don't you talk about Metal Gear to me, I'll choke up. They make you pull that trigger yourself. There are people watching this who have no idea what we're on about. And if you have no idea what we're on about, you should play more video games.
Metal Gear specifically.
Metal Gear.
All of it.
All of it. It's taken me like 2 years to get one of our friends to just slowly play through the entire series. It's an agonizing journey. I almost had him playing Metal Gear Solid 4 last weekend until we realized the Overwatch beta existed.
Yeah.
And then everything stopped. Uploading stopped. I didn't even care about the channel, and this channel is everything to me. I really like Overwatch. Just outstanding. Battleborn came out at around the same time, and I didn't give a shit about it. I thought I would. Baku's condition about Zidane leaving is that, okay, but I have to kick your ass first. Baku is unambiguously an abusive father. I am 100% positive there is a scene later in the game where Zidane straight up says Baku used to beat him. And then he sort of laughs it off. Like it's not a big deal. It's just Baku's character trait. So now we redo this boss battle, but this time... This is in the exact same place, I never noticed. But this time it's significantly harder if he doesn't fall on his ass and immediately make a liar out of me. Oh shit, I could have equipped the Mage Masher and made this significantly easier on myself. Oh well. There is, if you look really closely, you can actually see the exact plank that Baku is tripping on. I always took it to be implied that he trips on purpose and that he doesn't actually want to fight. He's just doing it to save face. Ow!
He didn't even hit you with his weapon.
Juked me. What animal did we establish he was? A bat?
Looks like a bat.
Right. He sneezes all the time. And that's for no reason. He just sneezes all the time. Tantalus is one ragtag bunch of misfits. That attack is literally called Bring It On. Ow. I'm running low on health.
How dare you trope at me?
Oh, right. Yeah, that is a trope. Well, I'm on TV tropes all the time, and I have been troping this game. Oh man, I remember having to use potions in this boss battle. They scaled the difficulty down, or Child Me was a baby. Even more of a massive baby than I am now. Ow. You didn't even punch me. I'm way over here. He pulled his punches to that one. I love that line. Do I have to bring Steiner and Vivi? Can I bring just blank and no one else? Because I bet we could take them. Oh, man. So now our party will consist of a thief, a knight, and a black mage. Should go well. Oddly, the thief in this game is not built like thieves of most RPGs. The thief class in this game has, in general, not counting the butt monkey that is Senna, the thief class in this game has the second highest attack and maybe the second or third highest defense with the highest speed, and it's honestly overpowered. Zidane is actually also the only character that can use two classes of weapons. He has daggers and then a weapon class that I'll get to show off later called the Thief Sword. Just literally two daggers on a pole.
Again, sorry for my silence. I'm tired and can't think of anything to say.
Don't you make excuses or apologize to them. They know what they're in for.
Eat a massive dong.
How
You
dare
missed
you?
another chest,
How
you fucking
dare you?
retard.
I literally walked up to it and saw it and then moved on. So I'll tell you what. You can eat your own dong. I don't need to put up with this verbal abuse.
You're gonna put up with it.
Yeah, I am. Marcus, you really get around. It's like the third place I've seen you. The boss was laughing.
Marcus Phoenix.
Marcus's dad. We should stop referencing other things.
Why?
I can feel our view count going down to go look at the things we're referencing.
What view count?
What? Oh, no. Oh, I'm laughing on the outside, but I'm crying on the inside.
Oh. I'm not sorry.
So the other day, Fountain and I were looking, we were on some website, and we saw this image of JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure posing with a bottle of Coke, and there was a link to a YouTube video, and we were like, okay, we'll bite this one time, because we know nothing about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All we know about it is that we don't like the art style. So we bought into it, and this teaches Fleet too, so I'm going to equip that. And we looked at the video, and we were like, this is going to be the only thing we ever look at for JoJo, and if we like it, then we're probably going to totally watch all of it, and if we hate it, then we're never going to watch anything to do with JoJo, ever. So we pull it up, and it's JoJo, and there's these two cops that's, like, harassing this kid or whatever, and JoJo's like, hey, don't mess with that kid. And this first cop, who's this huge fat guy, walks up, and he's like, we're cops, we can do what we want. And the cop is picking his nose during the entire conversation, and then the cop just wipes the nose, wipes the finger he was picking his nose with on JoJo. And JoJo's exact quote is like, why would you wipe your bogey on me? Why would you do that? And then the cop is like, I'll do whatever I want. And like JoJo just hits him. Just full force just punches the guy. And the guy has his finger in his nose at that exact moment. And it just like shatters his teeth and breaks his nose and everything. And the other cop like pulls his gun out and he's like freaking out and he's like, oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna shoot you if you make one step. And JoJo's like, if you even try to pull that trigger, I'm gonna break your finger. And the dude's like, you're like 10 feet away from me. I'm gonna shoot you way before you ever get me. And then it shows JoJo posing with his Coke can. And the dude goes to shoot him and JoJo just squeezes the Coke bottle. And the cat flies through the air, and hits the guy's finger, and, like, breaks the guy's finger into this bloody mess. And then Coke just spews out of the bottle. And it is single-handedly possibly the most manly thing I've ever seen in my life.
One does not mess with the Jotaro Kujo.
No, I want to watch it now. There was a line of dialogue in this scene that I meant to linger on. But there's this beautiful line between Blank and Zidane, where Blank is accusing Zidane of being a womanizer. Which, ironically, he delivers this line immediately right before or right after. He mentions that he makes love potions on the side. Blank just makes love potions. And he accuses of Zidane of being a womanizer. And Zidane says, you're just mad that I'm going to get me a sweetie pie. And for whatever happened, for whatever reason, one time I had been in the middle of playing this game. I was probably playing it with you.
I think you
and
were.
I was out of the house, and our friends came over. And our friends thought we were at the house, but we were out. And we were out for like an hour. And we came back, and that had been the line of dialogue that had been on screen for the whole hour. And they just would not stop saying, "You're just mad because I'm going to get me a sweetie pie." And they kept saying it in different voices. It just became this internal meme about sweetie pies. And here we get another Final Fantasy VII reference. I don't know if we had a first one. Do you know this song? I can tell you exactly what song this is.
Isn't it the parade song?
This is the parade song, Rufus's marching music. This happens about halfway through disc 1 in Junon.
Ooh, trying to get that force, that sword.
Oh, the Force Stealer.
Yeah.
That's because you were playing on PC, though, weren't you telling me that the PC controls were garbage?
Oh, it was annoying.
Yeah.
The button prompts were what the button did and not the button itself.
What?
Yeah.
The PlayStation version did not have that problem.
Yeah. But it was the original PC version that was released not long after the game itself.
Dr. Pepper, the worst thing in my fridge.
Those my Dr. Peppers?
Yeah, you put them in my fridge. That was your own mistake.
I didn't put them in your fridge. I put them in your room, and you put them in your
my
fridge.
room, and that made them free game. You've been drinking tea. I don't feel guilty.
I thought the Dr. Peppers were gone.
I think this is the last one. I think all we have left now are Sprite, which is arguably...
Also mine.
Hey, you put it in my room, it's free game. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
Invest in a mini fridge.
I am.
That's a smart decision.
And when it gets here, I'm gonna take my drinks back.
You're gonna be out of drinks by then. Do you want me to stay out of them? You've been drinking tea. You've been drinking tea, so I assumed it was kosher.
Yeah, I'm just being a shit.
I wonder if I can make it to the boss by this video.
You just gotta do it good. Moogle.
Oh, no sign of anything here. Certainly not a Moogle hiding in a Moogle-sized tree trunk. Oh, no. Oh, okay. This wasn't what I thought it was. So Baku, despite telling everyone that Zidane was not allowed to leave, and telling Zidane that if he left he was out of the group forever, and then beating the shit out of him for leaving, then gives Blank a map and says, "Here, go find your brother. We're leaving, go find your brother and make sure he's okay."
Koopa.
The name of the cutscene is "Do As I Say, Not As I Do" as well. Baku seems to do a lot of things merely to save face, and not really the things he means.
Koopa.
Oh, this is Monty. I actually did get the letter to the correct Moogle. From Koopa to Monty. It says Queen Braun's a bitch.
That much was obvious.
Yeah.
Koopa.
There was a comment. There was a comment on one of our previous videos that pointed out that Braun snaps her fan in half, and then in the very next video, the fan is back and it's perfectly fine. And all I can imagine is
She's
that...
got a box of them behind the chair.
Yeah, no, all I can imagine is she has a particular job, and that job is she has a royal legion of fan bringers, and she snaps them on a regular basis at, like, the slightest thing. Like, she's eating a jawbreaker and she bites into it and it doesn't snap immediately. So she just breaks her fan in half, and then, like, one of the royal fan bringers has to bring her a new one. Oh, man. Oh, is this the first occurrence of the sick boss music?
I wonder if Monty is related to Mont Blanc.
What do you want about? What is Mont Blanc?
Wasn't it the first Moogle you meet in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance named What was his name?
It was Mont Blanc. You're right. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. There was a Moogle named Mont Blanc who led an entire clan of adventurers / mercenaries. And then you show up and it goes, join my clan. And you go, okay. And then you take over his clan. And then he's not important anymore after that. Now, we skimmed over the dialogue, but there was a brief moment back on the Prima Vista ship where Steiner bends over Vivi and he whispers and he's like, hey, I want to try this sick thing. And the game does not draw any more attention to it other than Vivi saying, I think I can do that. And after that, anytime Steiner and Vivi are in the party together, Steiner gains sword magic, which lets him cast spells with his sword.
Best ability.
And it takes from his MP count, and not Vivi's. And I think they're of comparable power. Let me see, 280? 280, Jesus! This enemy is obviously weak to fire. Compared to 156. It's even more powerful. I can only imagine it stacks Steiner's attack damage onto the spell. Jesus. Now there is a battle strategy to use on this boss where you use a tent on him. And when you use tents on enemies in battle in this game, there's a 1 in 10 chance. Ah, look at our hero! And his sword clipping through the screen. Blank shows up and says, step aside, I'll take care of it. Yeah, there's a oh shit. There's a 1 in 10 chance that when you use a tent on an enemy, it casts every status effect in the game on them.
What the fuck?
Yes. The excuse is they rested in the tent and then they were bitten by a snake. Yeah. And the big thing is you want to cast Silence on it, and you want to cast, what's that other thing? Blind on it, and then its physical attacks can't hit you, and it can't use its magic attacks. But a 1 in 10 chance is not much, and I don't want to waste items that way, so that's not happening. Oh man, Blank doesn't have slow to damage for a physical fighter. He actually is using a mithril weapon, as compared to,
I was about to comment on his sword looking
yep. Yeah,
way
he
better
shows up
than all
with
the shit you put. Steiner's
man,
hand just
I
went through.
saw it. That's why I stopped mid-sentence. I do believe this might be the only time in the game where we will have Blank in the party.
Zidane gets no
Ever again.
XP.
Yeah, I fucked up and he was dead in the battle, but whatever. I don't think you get much XP from that battle to begin with. It'll be fine. Zidane will be in the party through 90% of the game. Good for the stuff. I wish Blank had a line where he turns to Zidane and it goes, go on, man, get you your sweetie pie.
Fuck.
Now shit goes to hell. Everything goes all alien.
Oh boy.
We should go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just briefly need to access my equipment screen in fear.
Are Steiner and Vivi still blinded?
Oh no, he's using an iron sword. Yes, they are. It's persistent. So long, thanks for all the gear. Intense forest escape is intense. I do believe that somebody has a line of dialogue that says once you enter the evil forest, it won't let you leave. Once again, as I said, the game shows it's from bad to worse tendencies where...
I like how you took Blank's iron sword off and he still has it.
I wasn't able to take it off, actually. I told the game to, and the game was like, no.
Oh.
I can only imagine the reason for that being is that there is no animations for him not having it. Why would plants know thunder? Riddle me that.
I was about to ask you the same question.
If they knew... I don't know. It would make more sense if they knew, like, poison or something. We get here, monsters kidnap us, we save the kidnapped people, then we have to fight... Jeez. We have to fight this huge boss, you fight the huge boss, and then it just gives birth all over everyone with these little assholes.
Ooh, what a sentence.
It's not even as bad as it's gonna get. I want to replace so many lines with "I want to get me a sweetie pie." Just blank. Why'd you stop? And then Zidane just thinking about the sweetie pie I'm gonna get.
Oh shit. FMV.
In the previous cutscene, Zidane actually implies he's about to sacrifice himself. He tells Blank, you know, take care of everyone.
This I don't understand. Why did the entire forest petrify?
Because the forest is an asshole. It does this to stop people from leaving. After the after the plant mastermind died. No!
Blanc!
No, not the best character. He's lived through worse.
Why did he get petrified?
What?
All it did was grab him.
Yeah, well, he's stuck there.
Oh well.
He's petrified now. This forest really does not like visitors.
No, it probably likes visitors, it just doesn't want you to leave.
Tourism rates have gone down, is all I'm saying.
Steiner looks like he's wearing eyeliner.
I said that in the very first video, and I barely got a reaction out of you.
Ooh.
No!
Eye Steiner.
Is it too spoilery to make that image the thumbnail for this video? Oh, it's so good.
Probably.
Now begins the next rest of the game, which is our long and arduous journey to get Blank back.
That tent has Moogle pom-pom.
Yes, it does have a Moogle pom-pom.
Why?
And that's consistent. Even if you use a tent in battle, the animation is that tent with the Moogle pom-pom. I guess Moogles have a monopoly on the tent business in this world.
Ooh.
This is the beginning of Steiner's character development, wherein his duty is contradictory to his own duty. It's his job to protect the princess, but the princess also left the castle and let herself be kidnapped. But he has to also obey her wishes. So the guy's entire life is contradictory, and he has no idea how to handle it. The borders of this world are actually just giant mountains with airship gates between them and small valleys you can walk through. This is a world. This world is Trump's wet dream. Just he didn't even have to build a wall; it was there.
Oh boy, we're getting political now.
I can talk about the memes if I
The
want to,
memes.
but let's not get into the politics of it.
Memes.
Memes.
I have only ever heard
Memes.
Tom Green say memes.
Who is Tom Green?
You don't know who Tom Green is?
Guess I'm stupid.
I'm not even gonna say.
Hey, didn't you learn about who Jack Thompson was like a year ago?
Yeah.
Get off me. Have you seen the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel?
That was random.
No, it's not random. It's not
No.
random at all. Answer the question.
No, I have not.
No, you have not. Alright. So Jack Thompson is a big anti-video gaming lawyer, and that's all I'm going to say. He hates video games, he hates anything that's fun. The opening of the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel is Vin Diesel stealing a car from a lawyer that is an XP of Jack Thompson. And then Vin Diesel has like a GoPro, and he uses the GoPro to record a video for the guy and just shits all over the guy. And he's just like, don't take the video games off the store shelves, it's the only education we got. And I just love it. No, I do not want...
Gosh, bro, you sure know a lot.
This is exactly like an hour and 40 minutes into the game, and they give me the tutorial.
Moogle
After
fruit.
I've already fought bosses. You use this Moogle flute to summon a Moogle on the world map so that you can save wherever you like. And while I don't have the time to just smack
Open
him
at
on
him,
his
Rusty.
big metal ass.
Stoic
Your
Moogle.
friend's already left, Koopa. Oh, that's the exact same Moogle we ran into in the forest that made it out alive. Now, if you use the Moogle, something like, it's gotta be over 50 times. Eventually, over time, like every 10 or so uses of the flute, the Moogle gets more and more angry at you. And eventually he says, next time I'm gonna stab you, I'm sharpening my knife, Kupo. And it's just the
Ooh.
most hostile Moogle I've ever witnessed. We have different gear here that I'm not going to equip because I want to learn gear off the stuff I have equipped. I hate this system. I hate any system where it's like, oh, I have better gear, guess I can't equip it for reasons. I'm attempting to summon the Moogle and the game is... There we go. Well, everybody, we're well over time. So I suppose we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting this train wreck. And keep blanking your prayers, kids. We got to save his ass.
Oh. Bye.